Hey everybody, this is John D. I'm going to enter into this axe competition. But first, I want to dedicate what I'm about to show to Native American Indians, because everything that I'm going to show you comes from these guys. And I think they was awesome people. And the reason I think that, because they were true Americans. They believed in the earth, the wind, and the fire, the trees, and life in itself, because they were a part of it. They understood where their role was in life. And so basically they believed in God too. They believed in an ominous God. Ominous God because they believed in these things of the earth, wind, fire, the sun. And the Bible teaches us, the King James Version, that our God, Jehovah, the one and only true God, is an ominous God. And that's what they believed. There's no doubt in my mind. They had it together. So dedicate these artifacts to them, because it is passed down from them, in which I have them and I'm able to show you. Secondly, I would like to dedicate these artifacts to Rusty and Ella from Albany, Georgia, because my personal artifacts, I dig everything up, very few surface finds, so everything is archaic and paleo. So here we go. The first couple of artifacts I'm going to show is a couple little pads, hammer, maybe axe, but this comes from the Flint River, this material. That material, look how it's like chocolate. Light chocolate. But they use that, and it's called a turtleback scraper is what we call it down here. Around the Flint River, Georgia area. There's another one, same type of material. It's a little smaller, use it as a chopper. Turtleback scraper, multi tool. Now we're going to move to Tennessee. We got a short little ads here. Tennessee. It's about 3.5, 4 inches long. Got a nice little bit to it. Semi-smooth. They worked it, but it's still kind of rough on some of the edge. Just been banged on in the back, or they used it to hammer with. Like I said, nice little bit, nice little tool. Next one is this, look at this big old monster. Now this is green from Tennessee as well. Field fine, and got a nice bit to it. It's a green stone. Highly polished, real smooth. Very nice. Been beat up and banged on one end. Nice artifact. Here we have a small one. Little small ads. Okay. This is from Tennessee as well. This is going to go into our axe competition. There's no bid on it. Field fine. It's round. They use that, I guess, as a maul. Okay, the reason now, I found this myself about 2.5, 3 feet deep down here in Albany, Georgia. One side, you can see where they just used the heck out of it. Smooth on this side. This side has been banged around. So the reason why I'm showing this, because all they did was put a groove on this. The groove in this one turned that into a maul axe type. Smoothing off one end here. Used it as a hammer, handheld hammer stone, and maybe conditioned leather with it. These guys knew what they were doing. Big trial and error. Alright, now we're going to find, this is my personal finds. This here, these three were found just like this when I dug them up, about 2.5 feet deep. This is a part of an axe. These two are some kind of grinder hand stones, and this is the other part of the axe. Believe it or not, I was digging this way as I came through the wall. They were all in line like this. I set them up like I found them. I got a video of them, pieces digging them out. But smooth again. They've used it for a hammer. Been pecked a whole lot right here. Been pecked a lot. Over and over and over. Coming down like this motion. You know. Smooth on this side. You got a little groove right there. Could be some type of a braid, I don't know. But that was, like I said, that was laying there, and this was on the other side of it. Smooth on this side. Smooth on this side. Smooth. And the little pecks on it again. Like this hammering down with it on there. But you got all the sides, pretty much, and on this side, this is made out of some kind of a quartz stone. But on the back side, look at there, see? You won't believe it. Now, I found them like that. But look at that, it's a piece of you can see the edge here, and it's broke. You can see this edge here. This is a handheld axe, is what I think it is. And you can see right here, it's going to go together. Trying to hold this. I'm going to have the camera in one hand, but it fits together perfect. Right there, look at that. Perfect handheld axe. For some reason it was broken, and I found it, like I said, a foot apart at the same depth. You can see where they was holding on to it. Maybe some kind of inclusions coming out, but I think it was like that, where they held it. Had a nice bit. See the bits on this side, and the back of it comes on around where they worked all that edge. So that's one of my personal finds. That axe goes together. There's another axe, a handheld chopper axe. This one was like about 3.5, 4 foot deep. That would put it early archaic to paleo. How we know that is the clay pan is about sometimes 4 to 5 feet, depends on where you're going. And we're finding things that are of paleo points down there, like boggy branches. Alright, and I got this little axe come from Chattahoochee River right here behind the house on the bank. So it's got a bit, it's blunt on the back, when you can see little bangs on it off of knocked off a big piece of flake. It's worked real well around the edge. And it's even got the little notches in the side. I believe this was hafted. Maybe a war axe. I don't think they really chopped much with it, but it's got some impact fractures to the front of it. I don't know. Maybe they used it for a tool and for protection. But that's a good find. Now, look at this puppy here. Ooh, ooh. That's made out of Coastal Plains shirt. This thing is worked all the way around. Percussion flaking. There's not too many impact fractures on it. Nice little bit in the front, all the way around. Now, I don't know if they had this hafted it, or has it got that little dip in the side. Both sides, there's a little dip there. That could have been a double-bitted axe. I don't know, but I weighed it. It's a little over 4 pounds, and it's right at 7 inches long. So that's a good axe there, Native American axe. I'm going to click this on some more music here. I like this one right here. More background music gets started. There we go. I love this stuff. Like I said, that's a axe right here, Coastal Plain Church, way down in there. So this is, archaic paleo time. Who knows? But nice flint tool. Same thing here. I dug this up. This is made out of, look at this axe. Look at the bit on that thing. Got a little impact fracture right there. Went all the way up. Look at that bit on that thing. That is a monster. I dug this up about 36 inches. Look at the backhand on that thing. Handheld axe. Perfect. Right in my hand. It's got a big, nice round butt to it. Look how they shaped that. I don't think anybody can beat this. I don't know. Archaic paleo. It was way down in there in the sandy area. They even got a place here where they knocked it off. Well, you can put it right in your hand like this. Perfect fit. Your thumb goes right in there. Perfect. That is one awesome. And it's not out of some kind of a chert. It's not a Coastal Plains chert. When it's wet, it looks a cream color. It's dry now. But look at that. Man, bone crusher. Get all the stuff out there. Like I said, you can see the impact fracture right there. I love this thing. That's one of these two. I don't think anybody can beat those. Not for being a personal find and digging them up. And what the age is. You're talking about thousands of years old there. No field find. You don't find that no field. There's another one. This is my monster chopper. See, look, it's the same thing. I'm finding this from the same area. Look at the bit on that thing. Another impact fracture right there on this sucker where they've been banging it around. Look at the bit there all the way around. And the back side's the same. Look at that. Right in your hand. Perfect. Inclusions coming out. But perfect. Put that right down in your hand like this. Put your thumb right on that. And you're in business. You've been crushing some big bones with that. Maybe the woolly mammoth. I don't know. But I tell you one thing. That's a sweet find. That's archaic paleo. Way down in there. You're not going to get better than that. Look at it's awesome. And you're not going to find this on the surface walking around on your land, on somebody's creek. You got to dig. You got to put your back in it. I just want to show you those two come from the same place. Probably about a football field apart. This one was shallower. This one was deeper. This is way down, deeper than this one. So, but I'm telling you, look at the design is the same. Design is the same on these things. The back half, the bit, man, it's awesome. Tomahawk maybe. I know that's surface fine by the creek. That's down low, Coastal Plains Church. These two's in pretty much the same depth. And it's amazing that this hand axe too. Right there, with that bit on it, broken. And found it within a foot, a couple of feet of each other. That's amazing how they just fit right back in there. Perfect, look at that. And I found it thousands of years later. That's what makes it exciting to me. Well, everybody, that's my show. If you can beat that, I don't know. For the age that these artifacts are, the depth they was found, and the back-breaking sweat, it's a miracle. Found those two pieces when a couple of feet apart, and those stones was with it. What was going on there, I don't know. They left in a hurry. But there you go. That's what I have. I've only been doing this for about a year and a half. those total I've been collecting and digging for 4.5 years total. Most of this stuff that I showed you, I just got in the last year and a half. My personal finds. Well, I don't. I wish anybody in luck try to beat that. Again, this is John V, and I want to thank all of y'all for listening, and I want to thank our Native American Indians for the sacrifices they made so that we could have these artifacts and remember them in our prayers, the peoples that are still alive. All right, y'all have a good one. See you later.